20 unsolved crimes so bizarre they'll haunt you forever. Some crimes are solved in hours, some take years, and then there are the cases that defy logic, reason, and sometimes even common sense. The kind of mysteries that keep investigators up at night, make headlines fade into legend, and leave ordinary people asking, how could this happen, and who did it? Today, we're counting down 20 of the most mysterious unsolved crimes in history. Baffling disappearances, shocking murders, and audacious heists that remain unsolved to this day. Dark? Absolutely. Creepy without a doubt. Fascinating? You bet. Buckle up, because some of these stories are stranger and more terrifying than fiction itself. Prepare for a journey through the unknown, where every clue leads to more questions, and every mystery chills to the bone. Fact 1: the Somerton Man, 1948. A man's body was found on an Australian beach, perfectly dressed but with no ID. In his pocket, a scrap of paper that said Tamam Shud, meaning ended or finished. Even more baffling, a mysterious code in a hidden book. Despite decades of investigation, no one knows his identity, how he died, or who left the cryptic message. The case remains one of the world's most confounding mysteries. Fact to the Dyatlov Pass incident, 1959. 9 experienced hikers died mysteriously in the Ural Mountains, some with severe internal injuries, some half naked in the freezing snow. Rescue teams found their tent ripped open from the inside. Was it an avalanche, a military test, or something more sinister? Experts still debate the cause. The mystery has inspired countless books, documentaries, and conspiracy theories, none of which fully explain what happened. Fact 3: the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist, 1990. 2 men posing as police officers stole 13 pieces of art valued at $500 million from Boston's museum. Despite decades of investigation, not a single piece has been recovered, and no arrests have been made. Some suspect organized crime, others insiders, but the masterpiece trail is cold, and the mystery tantalizes art lovers to this day. Fact for the Black Dahlia murder, 1947. Elizabeth Short, a young woman in Los Angeles, was found mutilated and severed in half. The case shocked the nation, but despite hundreds of suspects and endless theories, her killer was never caught. The gruesome details and the media frenzy turned her into an icon of horror and mystery. To this day, the identity of the Black Dahlia murder remains unknown. Fact 5: DB Cooper 1971. A man hijacked a Northwest Airlines plane, demanded $100,000 in ransom, and then parachuted into the night over the Pacific Northwest. Despite massive FBI investigations, he vanished without a trace. No confirmed sighting, no body, no fingerprints. DB Cooper became a legend, the man who pulled off the perfect skyjacking and disappeared into history. Fact 6: the Villisca Axe Murders, 1912. 8 people, including 6 children, were found bludgeoned to death in their Iowa home. All doors were locked from the inside. The killer was never caught, despite dozens of suspects. Local legends say the house is haunted to this day, and paranormal investigators still flock to uncover the truth behind one of the most chilling family murders in history. Fact 7: the Olof Palme assassination, 1986. Sweden's prime minister was shot dead while walking home at night. Despite numerous suspects and theories, organized crime, foreign intelligence, or personal grudges, the killer was never convicted. Nearly 4 decades later, the case remains officially unsolved, haunting Swedish history and politics like a shadow that refuses to lift. Fact 8: JonBenét Ramsey, 1996. A 6-year-old beauty queen was found murdered in her Colorado home on Christmas morning. The crime scene was bizarre, with ransom notes and signs of staging. Despite endless media attention, countless suspects, and years of DNA testing, her killer has never been identified. Her story remains a chilling, unsolved mystery that fascinates and horrifies the public. Fact 9: the Isabella woman, 1970. A partially charred body of an unidentified woman was found in Norway's Dahlia Valley. Investigators discovered multiple fake identities, coded notes, and strange travel patterns. Some suspect espionage, others suggest a criminal cover-up. Despite decades of inquiry, the woman's identity, origin, and death remain unsolved, making it one of Europe's most mysterious cold cases. Fact 10. The Springfield Three, 1992. 3 women disappeared from their Missouri homes. On the same night, their cars were left untouched, and no evidence of forced entry was found. Despite extensive investigations and national attention, no trace of the women has ever been discovered. Their disappearance remains a chilling, unsolved enigma that continues to puzzle authorities. Fact 11. Tamlam Shud. Code Mystery 1948, often paired with the Somerton Man. Cryptologists have spent decades attempting to decode the mysterious message found in a hidden book. Despite modern technology, the code has never been cracked, and the man's identity remains unknown. Some think it was espionage, others suspect a suicide, but the truth remains elusive. Fact 12. The murder of Elisa Lam Case. A Canadian student was found dead in a Los Angeles hotel water tank under mysterious circumstances. Elevator footage showed her acting strangely before her disappearance, and no one knows how she accessed the tank. Her death sparked conspiracy theories ranging from foul play to paranormal activity, keeping the case haunting and unsolved. Fact 13. The Long Island serial killer 2010s. Bodies of 10 to 16 people, mostly women, were found along Long Island beaches over several years. Despite investigations and media coverage, the killer has never been caught. Law enforcement struggles with the case's complexity, the victims' backgrounds, and the sheer audacity of someone leaving victims in plain sight yet staying invisible. Fact 14. The Axe Murders of New Orleans 1919. A serial killer attacked at least 6 people with an axe in their homes. He sent letters to newspapers taunting authorities and promising future attacks. Despite widespread fear, police never caught him. The Axe Murder's identity remains a historical mystery, blending crime and folklore into New Orleans legend. Fact 15. The Gardner Museum Heist 1990. Yes, a second mention to emphasize its baffling nature. Despite being one of the largest art thefts in history, decades of tips, suspects, and possible leads have failed to recover the priceless paintings. The thieves seemingly vanished into thin air, and the empty frames in Boston still haunt visitors and investigators alike. Fact 16. The Boy in the Box 1957. A young boy was found dead in a cardboard box in Philadelphia. Despite national attention and countless suspects, his identity and murder remain unknown. The case inspired a wave of public interest, tips, and theories, but none solved the mystery. A child's tragic death continues to haunt history as the America's unknown child. Fact 17. Jack the Stripper 1960s. In London, several women were found murdered, mostly sex workers, with strangulation as the cause. Despite similarities to Jack the Ripper, police never identified the killer. The case's name came from media sensationalism, and the mystery remains a stark reminder that even modern cities can hide dark secrets. Fact 18. The disappearance of Madeleine McCann 2007. A 3-year-old vanished while on vacation in Portugal. Despite worldwide media coverage, suspects, and massive searches, she remains missing. The case generated international outrage and theories, yet decades later, the truth is still buried in mystery, leaving millions puzzled and horrified by what could have happened that night. Fact 19. The Boy in the Suitcase 2011. A dismembered body of a man was discovered inside a suitcase in Berlin. Investigators were baffled by the precision and planning involved. Despite a few arrests over time, the full circumstances of the murder and the mastermind behind it remain unclear. The case exemplifies a cold-blooded crime hidden in plain sight. Fact 20. The Hinterkaifeck Murders 1922. A German family of 6 was brutally murdered on their farm with a pickaxe. Before the murders, neighbors reported hearing footsteps and strange sounds from the house. Despite numerous suspects and theories, the killer was never found. The isolated farm, eerie clues, and unresolved nature of the case continue to intrigue crime enthusiasts worldwide. So there you have it, 20 of the most mysterious unsolved crimes that still haunt investigators and captivate the public. From baffling disappearances to chilling murders and audacious heists, these cases remind us how fragile our sense of safety really is. Which one left you speechless? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear which case blew your mind. And if you enjoyed this dive into history's strangest mysteries, smash the like button, subscribe for more fast-paced deep dives, and remember, the world is full of unanswered questions, and some of them are terrifyingly real.